Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Listen here. This is your boy Alfred Green with Reveal to Heal. Just coming to encourage someone on this morning. Listen, I don't care what it looks like right now. When God gives you a promise, you have to trust and do not doubt. The Bible says, though the vision may tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass. I released my book, Let's Excavate, back in September. Matter of fact, it was September the 16th, right around my mom's birthday. And since then, roughly about 20 copies of the show I've sold. And I was sitting there like, okay, God, you told me to write it. You've given me some visions concerning the book and all of that. But right now, it just don't look like what you promised me. But I trust you. So I've just kept on being obedient. And what I mean by being obedient, because, a lot of people like to act like they got it all together. That's not me. Being obedient for me was really, really allowing God the space to heal all the hurt that I stuffed in my duffel bag since 1978. And that was the year I was molested. And since then, there's been rejection and abandonment. And a lot of y'all know my testimony. And so I had to create room for God to come in and dismantle every one of those spirits that was keeping me from carrying his glory. And as a result, the Bible says when you diligently seek him, he will reward you. And so on Friday, I sat in a meeting, but someone who remembered something that I did from September. There was no compensation. There wasn't any money to pay me. But I said, I just simply want to serve. And so whatever I can do to help your students who are at risk, then by all means, I'm all for it. And so a couple of months later, she transferred over to another position. And they were thinking about what can they do to help the community from which I came from, the LGBTQIA community. And so she thought about me. And so as I sat in that meeting and I began to tell my testimony, because number one, I realized why I was there. I realized the weight of the assignment. And so I didn't start giving them my professional background. I simply started telling my testimony on how I was molested when I was 5, contracted HIV, lived a homosexual lifestyle for 28 years, and then God came and snatched me out. And not even 3 minutes into telling that testimony, she was like, sir, we need you. And so your pain will produce purpose, but it's also the blueprint for somebody else's freedom. But once you allow God to heal everything that hurts on the inside of you, all the things that you've dealt with in this thing called life. And so I'm just grateful for what God has done and what he is doing and what he will continue to do. And so just no matter what you're going through, keep on trusting God. It looks foolish to trust God, and I think about, some people in my family is like, Black need to get a job. And I'm like, God don't want me to work. And I know that sounds crazy because they say the Bible says a man that don't work don't eat. But guess what? I've eaten really, really great. I really have. Even though there were seasons where I didn't know where I was going to get any increase or money from to take care of things that I need, but God would always send somebody to purchase a book, somebody to sow into my life, somebody who would just be a blessing. And so I'm grateful for this season because it really taught me to lean on God. I did not have a safety net. I did not have a savings plan. Only thing I had was my faith, my favor, and a promise from God that he was going to do exactly what he showed me. And since he cannot lie, he cannot die, and with God I cannot lose, I simply trusted him when everything looks like it was falling apart. I pressed my way into what you'll soon see developing. I've also learned to move in silence because everyone is not clapping for you. There's some people who are simply watching and they're waiting for you to fail. But, excuse me, I'm excited. There's not a devil in hell. There's nothing you can do to stop the hand of God in my life. And guess what? I am excited about this season. Hopefully you are as well, because God has made your promise. And it's easy to trust God when he gives you that vision, but the longer we wait, the more we begin to doubt, and our trust factor begins to wane. But I just want to encourage somebody, no matter how long you've been waiting, you may be feeling like you're ready to throw in the towel, but pick that towel back up and get in the race. Find your circle of people who will pray with you, pray for you, encourage you, and push you out of your valley. God literally led me into valley just to show me that the people that I call friends, the people that I thought loved me and had my best interest, did not have my back like I thought it was. And so my picks were not his choices, but he had to show me that, because God is not going to allow you to squander your blessings on people who are squatting in your life. And so ask God to reveal the hearts of the people that are around you, because they could be the reason why your blessing is on hold. And so again, I just want to encourage you on today, keep on trusting, keep on believing, keep on fighting, keep on pressing your way into everything that God has for you. And in due season, if you do not faint, you will receive your just reward. God bless you.